Hello guys, welcome back to the flower farm. It's the 9th of August today. I do have a workshop on the weekend. I don't have really any other weddings or commitments again this week, so what it's going to be is I'm going to be doing some local deliveries because I need to deliver somebody's subscription bouquet who wasn't available when I delivered them last week. Usually if I have to go out and deliver one thing or two things, then I'll try and get some more orders for other things so that it makes it a little bit more worthwhile. I'm going to go and have a count up of stems in a minute, and I've got to go and pick some flowers for a florist at the same time. Because I have the workshop as well, I need to kind of have a bit of a tidy up. Yesterday afternoon I spent a couple of hours cutting grass, which was nice and peaceful. What else? I just got these in the post yesterday, which are some signs that I got for the honesty shed, or the flower shed. I need to stop calling it the honesty box because now it's called the flower shed. These are kind of some foam boards, and they're supposed to be weatherproof or suitable for the outdoors, and they were really cheap. They were like £7.50 each. And what I'm kind of aiming to do at the moment is kind of have some more professional signage and just kind of try and come across a little bit more professional rather than kind of having chalkboard signs and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with chalkboard signs, it's just I want to kind of come across a little bit more of a luxury brand, if you know what I mean. So now that I kind of know the quality of these and how they look, I think I might order some more, especially because I need a roadside sign that's going to tell people that there's flowers available, because the flower shed isn't that visible from the road. So this is going to go up on the shed, and then I'm also going to print some more signs for paying online for the flowers, rather than it being a printed out piece of paper. So that's very reasonable at £7.50 each, so I'm definitely going to put some more orders in for those. So yeah, basically just tidying up, picking flowers and doing some deliveries this week, so hopefully you'll enjoy coming along with me, and I'll catch you up on the cover crops that I sowed last week, and other things that are going on the farm as well. I've decided to start a project which is a limonium sea lavender wreath, and because to be honest, I was actually going to get rid of this plant last year because I didn't really use it, but this year I've really used quite a lot of it. So what I like to do is remove quite a lot of the excess stuff from it, so that it's only kind of like a wispy end piece of the actual flowering stem. So I had to cut a lot of this stuff away. So what I'm going to do is, as I kind of dump it on the floor, instead of doing that, I'll just bunch it together and put it onto this wreath and see how it looks at the end, because I think it's going to look quite cute. Slight change of plans today. I've just been and picked these two gift bouquets that are being collected later on today, and also the order for the florist. The florist is only having 30 stems, which is kind of to put towards a bridal bouquet, and I've got those over here. And then there's a messy bucket here of a few extra stems that I can put into bouquets tomorrow. But we are short on tractor drivers today on the farm, so I'm going to go and do some corn carting this afternoon, which I can't remember if I did any last year, but usually every year there's a situation where there isn't somebody to drive the tractor for at least a day or two, so I usually get roped into that. So I'm going to get myself together and head out onto the tractor for the day. So although I'm not going to get my jobs done, I think I've still got plenty of time towards the end of the week, and it'll be a change of scenery for the day.
The moisture. Definitely feels dry. 14.9.
With the wheat at the right moisture level, we got cracking with the harvest. So at the moment I am just following Rob in the combine around the field, and his lights are flashing now, which means that, let me turn you around, which means that his tank in the combine is nearly full, and my job is to drive alongside him so that the corn can be tipped into this trailer and taken back to the farm. So it does kind of require a little bit of concentration to make sure that the corn is being tipped in the right place in the trailer, because Rob likes to kind of fill the corn up at the back and then work his way forward. Very dusty. Here he comes, waving like the king. I am just waiting for Rob to put the auger out, and when he does that, I'll pull up alongside him and try and line up the trailer with the auger spout, and we can hopefully tip the corn on the move. I'm just going back to the farm now because I've got a full load. I'm going to swap tractors with Rob's dad, and he sorts out the dryer and the tipping and everything, and then I just bring the corn backwards and forwards from the field basically. So yeah, I'm going to go and see if he's left me an empty trailer, and then I can get out of this tractor and swap into the other one. Well, it's 9 PM now, and I've just told Rob that I fancy getting in the bath now. So we've called it a day. I'm not sure what time they would have kept going to if I hadn't been involved, but yeah, we've done well today. I think I will have to get Rob to give you a report on the day, because I'm not really qualified to give you the lowdown on how the harvest is going, but there has been some positive noises on the radios today about how many tons we've had per hectare, so sounds like the farmers are happy. Tomorrow morning I am out delivering some flowers. What I was planning on doing today was picking some more this afternoon, because I haven't been at the farm today. I didn't actually put anything online because I wasn't able to kind of do all the admin because I was sitting here on the tractor. So, but the good thing is, I had a couple of orders come through anyway, just off of Instagram, and people who are my customers anyway. So I've got a few bouquets to do tomorrow, and then I've got my honesty box as well, so I can run the honesty box, the flower shed, over the weekend, and hopefully sell some flowers there. I think last weekend I made about 300 quid on the honesty box, so that's not bad considering there isn't an awful lot of labour to it. It's just kind of picking flowers, bunching them. I could probably get more efficient at bunching them, to be honest, because I do kind of faff about with it because I want them to look right. But yeah, hopefully we can continue to kind of make 200 or 300 quid a week, which kind of covers quite a significant portion of my wage, so that's good. Yeah, okay, I'll see you in the morning, guys. This morning I've got some more flowers to pick for a subscription delivery, and for a couple of orders, and also for the honesty box tomorrow. I'm just going to get them picked now, and then I can bunch them together today or tomorrow morning when I've got time, and they're going to be nicely conditioned. So in this field I'm mainly picking the odd dahlia when it becomes available. There's a couple of grasses that I've just spotted down here that are pickable. I pick my sedum in here. The sedum, I use it in literally every bouquet. It's so handy. When it comes down to profitability, I reckon sedum is up there. When it comes to hand-tied bouquet making, it's a staple in all of my bouquets. There might be a couple of sunflowers that I can pick, some limonium, some of the marsh rosemary or sea lavender, whatever you want to call it, some echinaceas. At the back of the field there's some hypericum, there is some verbena hastata, a variety of perennials. And next year I'm really excited to get more perennials in the new flower field because they are just so handy. They require so much less work than the annuals, and they come back every year and don't really cause too many problems, and they're really good to use in bouquets. This is the cover crop that I sowed in my last video. Oh, there's a cat over there. Where did that come from? That's not even a cat that I recognise that lives here on the farm. Weird. Yeah, this is the summer quick fix cover crop that I put in last week, and after all of the rain and kind of semi-warm weather, it's coming up nicely. I did sow it very thick, but I do prefer to sow my cover crops thick because I just worry that it's not going to fill out. So that's looking good. Hopefully that's just going to continue to grow and smother out the weeds that are potentially going to start germinating now that I've taken those plastic covers off. I'm going to chop down this ami before my workshop on the weekend because it's looking very scruffy, and I also am tempted to kind of cut down and maybe dry this auroch because it's also going a bit wayward because of the weather. And it's kind of hiding the zinnias, which look amazing at the moment. I'm going to pick some of those now for my orders. There's some grasses down here. Yeah, the zinnias are doing amazing, and I'm happy with the varieties that I've grown this year. It's mainly a mix of Lilliput varieties, and I can't remember the other name. I'll put it up on the screen. And then we've got, beyond that, some statice, pink, some small amount of purple, white, and then beyond there some scabious, mainly white, but also some purple and pink, and some cosmos, mostly apricotta beyond that. I actually didn't think that many of my cosmos apricotta plants or seedlings actually came to anything this year, but looks like they did, so that's very good. I love using that in my arrangements. Over here I've got some helichrysum that I can probably pick today for my bouquets, and back there I've got some amaranthus there, some mallow, which has been quite handy to use, and some spring sown snapdragons, which aren't very long stemmed and haven't been very usable. So maybe I need to maybe I should have got them in a little bit earlier. They were kind of pathetic looking plants when I put them in. Here's another area of cover crop that I put in that is coming up nicely, and the back end of this field is kind of looking very scruffy. As you'll know if you watched my video last week. I've got some phlox here, which is looking like it might be pickable, might be long enough to pick. And then I've got my no-dig weed membrane free area here. I've just noticed the achillea over there is starting to flower. I'm not sure whether it'll be long stemmed enough. I might be able to use some of these snapdragons in bouquets, but a lot of them are kind of getting a bit past it now. And then some statice here, that's mainly the salmon colours and the yellow, soft yellow colours. And then more snapdragons here, but I don't think any of those ones are usable. And I cleared this bed last week because I was going to sow some flax into it, so that's on the to-do list. Maybe I'll get that done today, but I keep racking up lots of jobs that need doing today. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with some picking and then we can get started on the to-do list. Just had a bit of good news. The florist who I was supposed to be delivering flowers to, she doesn't drive, so whenever she orders flowers from me, I deliver them to her. And I've just noticed on her Instagram stories that she's heading off to a wedding venue that's literally just up the road from here. So I just asked her if she could come and pick up the flowers on the way home, which makes it so much more convenient for me, because it was going to be over an hour's worth of driving just to take the flowers to her and come back again. So that takes the pressure off me. I can get these bouquets made that I need to make today. I've got a large gift bouquet, 2 smaller gift bouquets, and 3 smaller gift bouquets. One of them is a subscription customer who lives quite locally, so I can just pop that over to her house later on. So yeah, I'm just getting my paper folded, ready to make the bouquets, and then I can get them set out on the workbench and make those bouquets. Right, that's my orders for the day done, and now I am going to make a start on tidying the place up, ready for the workshop on Sunday. So I've still got today, tomorrow, and possibly some of Saturday, and some of Saturday, and then I've got plenty of time to get things ready. So the teepee really needs cleaning up, and there's a lot of weeding that needs doing, but I'm not going to kind of do much riving around. I think I'm going to mainly use my secateurs and just chop things down at ground level, and if things grow back I can sort it out at a later date, but I just want things to look a bit tidier for my guests that are coming on Sunday. Good morning guys, it is Friday today and I'm just putting some flowers together for the flower shed this morning, and I've also put an order together for an addition to the deliveries that I'm doing today. And then I need to pick some flowers. It's kind of getting a bit warm now, so I kind of need to hurry up doing this so I can go and pick flowers. And my camera's broken because it's just not working anymore, so I'm finishing off the rest of this video on my iPhone and hoping that the camera's either going to magically fix itself or I'm going to have to start doing some research into buying a new one. Yesterday I got absolutely loads done on the flower farm, and I'm going to try and kind of take it easy today. My hands are so sore, I've got blisters on my fingers and I'm kind of feeling a bit achy today, so I'm going to try and take it easy. I've got some piles of weeds that I just left strewn about the field, so I need to collect those. I'll try and maybe do it on the quad bike and the trailer just to make it easier on me. And I'm basically all tidied up now. I'm tidied up in the teepee. I just need to kind of put the tea and coffee making things in there, but there's no rush to do that. Then I can make brownies tomorrow for the workshop. So it's been a productive day yesterday and I'm hoping to get even more done today. It is Friday evening and I wasn't going to do this tonight, but I went to a yoga class. I almost cancelled it because I had flowers to pick still, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go to the yoga class. It might help me to just chill, relax, stretch out. And I'm glad I went because I'm in a better mindset than I was before. And I don't mind being out here on this beautiful evening picking flowers. I'm almost done. I've done the front field, I just need to do the back field. I think it's about 8 p.m. now. So yeah, picking flowers today. I only sold 3 bunches of flowers again on the honesty box today, which is the same as what I did last week, but then the day after I sold 10 bunches. So I'm kind of going with picking about 9 bunches worth of flowers to put together tomorrow, and then I had a couple of extra bookings for Sunday's pick your own workshop, which was good. So yeah, the flowers are going to be put to use this week, which is great. So I'll carry on picking, and I will probably come back to you tomorrow with honesty box update, flower shed update. Oh guys, it's such a nice night. I'm just going to lock my chickens away for the night because I really want to move them. I've been wanting to move them for ages and I keep forgetting to come out on an evening. What I want to do really is put them into my new field here, into my cover cropped area, just to give them a bit of time, free range. Because this field's got electric round the top, I think they'll be quite safe in there from predators, but you never know, we'll see. So, oh no, you need to get back in. The chicks have decided to join me down here, so I'm hoping I can get them back in quick. Farming fail this morning. I tried to get the chicken tractor into this area and it's actually too big, so Rob's having to come to my rescue to try and pull it backwards, but we didn't put any eyelet attachments on the back, so I can't pull it backwards with the quad, so we're going to have to try and do it now with the forklift. Oops. With Rob to the rescue, the chickens went back out onto the fresh grass, and on Sunday we enjoyed a pick your own bouquet workshop. It was really nice to see people out in the fields picking flowers, and they made some gorgeous bouquets. Thank you for joining me again on the farm this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again soon.